Welcome to today's prediction. Today is Saturday, an exciting day, and we look forward to winning again. I just want to address a few things, so please don't skip this portion of the video. Very, very important. I want to address three very important things. But before I get into those things, first and foremost, please like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. You'll win. You'll make a living from watching this channel. It's a promise for real. The second one is I need your feedback. I'm seeing a lot of comments from people asking for rollover. It's a lot that I simply cannot ignore those comments. So I need you guys to help me, and please be realistic. I am not a magician. If I were a magician, I probably, would have been living I would be living in somewhere super fancy, right? So I need you to be very realistic with this rollover. I need you to tell me in the comment section. Please, everybody should participate for those who are interested in the rollover. What should I do with the rollover? Some are asking for a 10-day rollover. Okay, if you're asking for a 10-day rollover, that's not a problem. But you should also talk about a realistic odd that you know can work for 10 days straight up. So if you're asking for a 10-day rollover, it will be really unrealistic to ask me to do two odds that will roll over for 10 days. Even though the winning consistency in this channel is super high, but a two odd rollover for 10 days might not happen. So if you're asking for a 10-day rollover, then you should ask for a realistic odd that would make sense. So please think deeply before you comment. What should be the number of odds and how many days should we roll over? If you're asking for a 1.5 rollover, you should also give a reasonable number of days that you know. And I mean, we are all professional bettors. 75% of people who watch this channel are professionals, literally, are professionals, you know, bettors. So think deeply and let me know. For sure, I want to do, I would like to do a rollover. There was a time we did a rollover, and, we were very, very successful for the period we did it. And coming up with small odds definitely, it wouldn't be difficult for me. So, but I need you to think deeply and be realistic in your expectations and what you want from me as well for the rollover, so we can have, a fantastic month before the season ends. Again, as I have been telling you, the season only ends for professional footballers in top leagues. It doesn't end for you and I. That is when our season begins. The next 2 to 3 months will be very epic. I already have a timetable for those matches and leagues. So don't stop watching, because that is actually the time we will smash these people. I promise you. I'm ready. And of course, yesterday, I mean, we can't stop winning. Only one team messed up our second ticket. Otherwise, that would have been, 9 matches won out of 9. So, but fortunately, the second ticket won 2.36 odds. And the first ticket, sadly, I don't think I should be telling you people by now that if you do not know how to edit games, and you see me drop a video on our Telegram channel, and you're unable to know which video to go for, you cannot edit games. You should know that the video I have shared in the Telegram channel has a 95% chance of being successful. So I don't need to tell you guys this already. So if I've shared a video on our Telegram channel and you're unable to edit matches, just go for that one. No, just go for that one. So today we've taken time to analyze how many 4 matches that give a total of 2.34 odds. And without wasting time, let's get into it. The very first fixture we have is from the Norway League. It's a game involving Molde and Rosenborg. And by the way, let me quickly say this. We've entered into a very critical stage in the season. That football betting now it goes beyond data, but requires a measure of intelligence. Honestly. All right, you might just think, okay, this is the Saturday is the period for over 2 goals. I'm just going to play goal market. By 11 p.m., Nigerian time or Ghanaian time, come back and check the result, and you'll be shocked. So it requires a high level of intelligence to win football matches now, because we've entered into an interesting period. It's a challenging period, but also a period that offers opportunities. So stick with me throughout the analysis. So you guys will be better acquainted with what you need to do. So when you look at this mode, I don't know if it's mode or whatever. Mode is averaging 2.5 goals at home, as you can see. Rosenberg is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals away from home. This is a fixture that will produce lots and lots of goals. Without even doing a lot of analysis. Again, as I told you guys, if I tell you a match will produce over 2 goals, that is over 2 goals. The one that if it produces just 2 goals, um, they'll refund your money. Just play the over 2 goals and go and sleep. Play the over 2 goals and go and sleep, because it's going to happen 100%. So this fixture is going to produce over 2 goals. And the odd for this fixture to produce over 2 goals, as you would imagine, is priced at 1.27. The next fixture is from the England League Two semi-final playoff. It's interesting that the first leg ended 3 goals to 0. Okay, MK Dons went to Crawley and beat them 3 goals to 0. And Crawley is coming over. It's going to produce goals again. Why? MK Dons is literally averaging 2.5 goals at home, as you can see. Crawley away from home is averaging 2.5 goals away from home. Head to head shows that this fixture always produces goals whenever they meet. And given the significance of this fixture, given the fact that MK Dons wants to, qualify out from the semi-final, you should expect them to grab some goals. You should also expect Crawley to grab some goals. So what am I predicting? My prediction is simple. I'm going with over 2 goals. And the odd for this fixture to produce over 2 goals, as you would imagine, is 1.90. The next game we have is from the England Premier League. It's a game involving Fulham and Manchester City. This is a do or die affair for Manchester City. As you guys know, I'm not a big fan of straight wins. I don't like straight wins, but I am going to play a straight win for this game. Why do I say so? Now, stay with me. Let's look at their standings to better understand why this game will do, why City has to win. City has a game in hand, and there are 1 point below Arsenal. They do know that Arsenal will go on to win every game. Arsenal will beat Manchester United, my team. They'll go on to win every game. City knows, and I actually Pep Guardiola said it, that if he draws any game this season, he's not going to win the league. That's the maths, and it's that simple. And you need to ask yourself, what is this Fulham team playing for? They're playing for nothing. They've secured Premier League survival. So, what's going to be their motivation to play well today? Absolutely nothing. Against a motivated and rejuvenated Manchester City team that has lost out of Champions League, that is not sure of the FA Cup, because Pep Guardiola, being a coach, will know that the Manchester United coach will want to use that FA Cup trophy to sustain his stay at the club. We will know that FA Cup might not, he might not win it. So what that means is this is the only trophy that he has a solid chance of winning. Is he going to joke? But I'm telling you today that they will deal with Fulham. They'll play Fulham the kind of football Fulham hasn't seen all season. And it's interesting that their head-to-head shows that Manchester City always dominates. Look at how many times they've beaten this Fulham team. They've beat them every time. So the reason why I've taken time to overanalyze this game is it's because I'm playing a straight win for Man City. And if you guys have been following me for long, you know that I'm not a fan of straight wins. Right? I'm not a fan of straight wins. But this straight win is going to happen. Right? You can play this straight win and go and sleep. Go and you can just go and party with your wife, your side chicks, whatever you want to party, have a fun time with, because it's going to happen. So a straight win for this Man City team is priced at 1.23. And finally, from the Poland league, we have Jagiellonia. These people want me to twist my tongue. Village people. They've sent my village people, but it's not going to work. Because how on earth am I going to pronounce this Jagiellona? Jagiellonia. Okay. My Nigerian accent can never. Anyway, so they are meeting this team, Corona Kies. Now, when you look at the home team, it's interesting that this home team has only lost once at home in 5 matches. Let's focus on the first 5 matches. They've only lost one. And we are going to investigate the team they lost to and why. Because it's a league that we don't always bet on. So it's important we do careful analysis. This Corona, or more Corona, not again, oh. Coronavirus, not again. Ha! Not again. I didn't even, I didn't even check the name. We need to be careful, But it shows you that they're a sick team. They're not a team in good health. I mean, look at the coronavirus team. Look at 4 losses in 5 games. It tells you everything you need to know. And the reason why the home team is going to win this game is their position 2. 3 points today will take them to first position. And as you can see, they will soon wrap up their league. So, literally speaking, 3 points today will take them to first position. It's not a game they can joke with. They need to win this fixture in 90 minutes. That's how critical this game is for them. They need to win this fixture in 90 minutes. And we need to check their head to head. When you check their head to head, it's interesting that they have always beaten this team. It's only once that they lost to this coronavirus team, and that was in 2019. That was literally the only time. So when you look at the home team, the home team has been very, very excellent at home. And given the fact that a win today will take them to position 1, and they want to win the league, it's not a game that they will want to joke. The away team is in the relegation waters. And I mean, typically, I don't like to play teams that are battling relegation. I don't always like to play teams that are battling relegation. But this is an exception because the home team has something far stronger to play for. And they're a quality team, and they're playing at home. If this was an away game, I would have been a little bit more cautious. So, what am I going with? I'm going with a draw no bet for the home team. A draw no bet for the home team is priced at 1.26. They will win this game. And finally, you have your booking code for the 1xBet and the Sportybet. And I want to wish you guys nothing but the very best with today's games. Thank you very much, guys. And remember to like this video. Remember to subscribe. Join our Telegram channel. It's pinned in the comment section.